Head of Support and Advisory Services, to present the Reverend Dr. Vladimir Nikiforov.
Chairman of Council, it is my pleasure to present to you the Reverend Dr. Vladimir Nikiforov, or Father Vlad, as he is universally known. It's not easy in these secular times to be a chaplain, or indeed any kind of spokesperson for faith. So to find a person who manages to hold their faith with elan, good humour and integrity, as well as immense courage, who can rise above the detractors and put us in touch with the real strength of religious belief, is a great blessing. And Father Vlad is undoubtedly such a person who has been instrumental in helping us move forward the college chaplaincy here, to be a resource for all members of the college, whatever their faith, whatever their take on religion, whatever their background. Vladimir was born in the Soviet Union in 1947. He graduated with an MSc in Mathematics and Logic from Moscow State University in 1970 and worked as an IT specialist in various research institutions in Moscow. Initially, he was a member of the Russian Orthodox Church, but he found himself increasingly drawn to Catholicism, whose more urgent and inclusive humanity, especially as expressed in the renewal under the Second Vatican Council, attracted him. He and a group of others began to meet clandestinely in 1974. Vlad tells a story of how a visiting Catholic bishop met their group in secret and told them that they needed a priest. He remembers agreeing enthusiastically, but asking, who on earth would volunteer for such a dangerous role? Because then he noticed everyone was looking expectantly at him. He was secretly ordained in 1981 outside Russia and returned to minister. Sadly, he was arrested and imprisoned, then released, but placed under surveillance. When relationships between Russia and the West improved in 1988, he was granted asylum in Sweden and left with his wife, Tamara, who is with us tonight. He became a student of London University, first completing a Master's of Theology degree at Haythrop College, and thereafter a PhD on modern European philosophy. On arrival in the UK, he became a university chaplain, first at Liverpool Hope University, and then, in 2002, here at Royal Holloway. While here at the college, he was the mainstay of our chaplaincy during a difficult time for faith in both public and college life. He raised the profile of Catholicism here, showing it to be a thoughtful, compassionate approach to faith, and has inspired a growing student society and increasing staff interest. Using his extensive connections, he brought many proponents of interfaith dialogue to speak to us, such as Princess Badia El Hassan of Jordan, Lord Nazir Ahmed of Rotherham, Professor Tarek Ramadan, Professor Tina Beatty, Karen Armstrong, Baroness Rabbi Julia Neuberger, and many, many others. But Father Vlad is also Catholic, in the original Greek sense of the word. There for all. He reached out in particular to our Muslim students, but also to our Jewish students, our Sikh students, to our gay and lesbian students, to our students in occupation and on demonstrations, to our students in distress and with welfare problems. He received honorary life membership of the Student Union in recognition of his committed engagement to all students, and also received a standing ovation in this very chapel at his last carol service with us. He left us in 2012 after a 10-year and was appointed to a parish in West Sussex, where he continues to serve his church. Let me give you a final vignette. Vlad appeared in a television programme a few years ago, set up to test Professor Richard Dawkins' proposition that religion had a unique ability to bring out the worst in humanity. Vlad referred to his experiences in Russia, to his understanding of other totalitarian regimes, to his knowledge of his church's past cruelties. He spoke with an urgent humility, not to deny the wrongs that have been done in the name of faith, but rather to invite Professor Dawkins to accept that both religion and secular doctrines have the potential to make us monstrous when they are misused. Dawkins is not known as an easy man to nonplus, but in this case he yielded the point to Vlad in surprise discomfort. In recognition, therefore, of the bravery of his witness to humanity and compassion in faith, both in Russia and here in college, may I invite you, Chairman of Council, to induct as an Honorary Fellow of Royal Holloway and Bedford New College the Reverend Dr. Vladimir Nikiforov.
I call upon